Hi everyone. This is going to be all signs, current energies. Hopefully we can get through this live without it cutting off. I'm so sorry about last night's live, you guys. I may or may not do yes or no questions later. Tonight's my niece's last night here. She's going back home tomorrow. But anyways, you guys, I have my glasses on because I had to read some oracle cards. But anyways, this is what I look like with no makeup and my glasses. My eyebrows look bald because they're gray. You guys, I'm turning so gray. Every month, every year, I turn more and more gray. All right, anyways, you guys, I'm turning 40 on the 19th. All right, let's see what we have for Aries, you guys. Let's get right into this. I want to try to have time to do yes or no questions again. Let's see what we have for Aries. Let's get through this. My niece is at my sister-in-law's right now, but she's probably going to be home in a couple hours. She can't go to bed without me, you guys. Last night, she stayed up until I went inside. All right, Aries, 3 of Pentacles on your focus, on your mind. By the way, you guys, this is my Cosmic Tarot. This is the first deck I ever owned. I got it in 2019. In the current energies, we have the Queen of Cups. In the upcoming future, we have the Queen of Wands. This is crazy, you guys. Like, now all the queens are starting to show up in this reading. I just did your solar eclipse reading, and 3 kings came out. Now we have queens coming out here. This could be something about work or something, or working with others on something. It has to do with something you guys really love and care about and really want. I like this Queen of Wands, you guys. There's an archer in the background, and look at her determination, her look of determination. I feel like this archer is shooting for this bird over here. So there's definitely something you guys want, you're aiming for here, close to your heart. And you guys are building a strong foundation for it here with that 3 of Pentacles. Let's see what else we have for Aries. What you need to leave behind is the Ace of Cups. Maybe you guys need to be more practical rather than pouring your heart out in some kind of situation. What you should focus on is the 9 of Swords. Hopefully we can get through this live without it shutting off. I want to try to get all signs, you guys. All right, what's the remember 2 spot for Aries? Remember 2 for Aries. By the way, you guys, I did Leo to Aries for the solar eclipse. It's on the 12th. I still have to do Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. You got the Fool for the remember 2. What you think you need but you don't is the 7 of Wands. All right, what else do we have for Aries? Let's see what's down below. What's down below for Aries? All right, down below you have the Empress. And the potential outcome is the Moon. You guys could be all in your feelings about something here. Some of you guys might have to keep your heart close to your chest here regarding something. Like, it could be like with working with others on something here. This could be a family, a love situation, a work situation. It could be any situation, Aries. So in the current energy here, we have the Queen of Cups. So you guys definitely have a lot of feelings or a lot of love for something here. Or you could be holding on to something emotionally from the past as well. She's looking towards the past. Up above your focus here, we have the 3 of Pentacles. So you guys need to work with, you guys are focusing on working with others or someone else or something to build a strong foundation here. You guys could be literally building something as well for some of you. What you need to leave behind is the Ace of Cups. You guys need to, like, try not to pour your hearts out too much during this time. Try to be more practical and focus on that Three of Pentacles. Instead, what you should focus on is the Nine of Swords. You know, focus on whatever is giving you guys anxiety, what's worrying you during this time. Remember, too, the Fool. Have faith in the universe, you guys. Even if things look uncertain or you don't know where something's going here, a strong foundation is being built here. There's also growth possibly in your finances, you guys. You have the Three of Pentacles above and then the Empress below, which is about growth and abundance. Threes are about growth, expansion. Have faith in the universe here, even if something looks uncertain. What you think you need but you don't is the Seven of Wands. You guys might feel like you have to defend something here, but you don't. Just focus on your, I feel like your own goals. Also your mental health too with that Nine of Swords. He's looking towards the moon. That Seven of Wands, what you think you need but you don't. So, you don't have to be defensive about something here. Down below you have the Empress. So like I said, there is growth. There is abundance here. With the Three of Pentacles above as well. This could be about work and finances, you guys. Don't worry about it. Things are changing for the better for you guys. We have the Queen of Wands in the upcoming future. Like I said, she looks very determined. Look at her face. And then, like I said, there's an archer in the background. Kind of reminds me of Sagittarius energy. So know what you're aiming for and go for it. There could still be uncertainty and fears here with the moon. Or emotions running high about some kind of situation here, Aries. But I feel like there's something that's close to your heart that you kind of need to keep close to your heart here. Something you're going after here. You don't need to be defensive about it. Just focus on your fears. And you guys will be able to overcome that, you guys, with that Queen of Wands. All right, that's what I have for Aries. Let's move on to Taurus. Let's see what we have for Taurus. What do we have for Taurus for the current energies? Hi, guys. What do we have for Taurus? For the current energies. You can tell these cards are very old because they kind of stick together. I've had this since 2019. It's the very first deck I've ever owned. On your focus, on your mind, Taurus, you have the Three of Swords. In the current energies, we have the Queen of Wands. In the upcoming future, we have the King of Wands. This could be a true pairing, you guys. Like, with the Queen and King of Wands here. Alright, let's see what you need to leave behind, Taurus. What does Taurus need to leave behind? Two more flip throughs. What does Taurus need to leave behind? The Two of Wands. Let's see what you should focus on. Let's get this reading out. Prince of Wands. There's a lot of fire in this reading, Taurus. Princess of Wands, and there, remember, 2. What you think you need, but you don't. 9 of Pentacles. She's looking at the King of Wands. Down below, we have the King of Cups. Wow, there's a lot of people, you guys. A lot of people in this reading. This could be about a work situation or a love situation, maybe a family situation here. And then the potential outcome is the Tower. Somebody's going through a major awakening here. And this could be regarding some kind of loss or heartbreak here. All right, on your focus, on your mind, you have the 3 of Swords here, Taurus. Hi, everybody. Don't be afraid to say hi. So there is some kind of major loss or heartbreak, but this is causing an awakening, you guys. I love this 3 of Swords because, like, I mean, not that, like, you know, heartbreak or loss is a good thing, but it can cause an awakening, an expansion of your consciousness. And this is kind of what this flower represents here, and these swords coming out of it. And there are these like 3 figures, like there was some kind of major lesson or something here. They look like teachers or professors at some kind of college or something here. Some of you guys could be this could just be about studying, expanding your knowledge. It doesn't even have to be heartbreak, you guys. In the current situation, we have the Queen of Wands here. So somebody knows exactly what they want. There's an archer in the background, and she looks very determined. What you need to leave behind is the 2 of Wands. Some of you guys could be looking the other way or another direction, or walking away from something and trying to go towards something else, but I feel like there's no need to do that. What you should focus on is the Prince of Wands. Whatever it is that you're focused on or that you really want to go after here, take action as well. Remember, 2, Princess of Wands. This could be something creative for you guys here, Taurus. It doesn't have to be about a heartache or loss. You guys could, or like I said, you guys could be studying as well. Expanding your knowledge. Like I said, 3 of Swords, sometimes I see that as expansion of your consciousness, an awakening, a sudden realization with the Tower here too. So you guys don't have to put yourselves in a position where you have to make a choice, like with that 2 of Wands, what you need to leave behind. Princess of Wands, just kind of like, I feel like you guys are on the right path already, even if it doesn't seem that way. What you think you need, but you don't, is the 9 of Pentacles. So you guys think that you need independence, you need maybe a lot of finances to take action towards something, but you don't. And she's looking at the King of Wands. This king knows exactly what he wants and goes after it. And this is in the upcoming future. Down below, you have the King of Cups. So there's a lot of love for something here. Also, there's a need to be emotionally mature in this, as well as taking action. You guys, we have the Tower as the potential outcome. There could be some kind of loss or the breakdown of something, but this was meant to happen, I feel like, to guide you guys onto the right path. Also, this could be realizing something suddenly here. there's a lot of fire here. A lot of, this could be spiritual too for you guys. You guys could be awakening, like I said, to something. And you're being led down the path that you're supposed to be on. You guys might be on the wrong path or something, and the universe is just kind of course correcting. Sometimes we feel like when we're going through a loss or a sudden change or something suddenly breaks down, you know, it feels like it's happening to you, but like I feel like this is one of those situations where it's happening for you. So that's what I have for you guys, Taurus. Let's move on to Gemini. Let's see what we have for Gemini for the current energies. What do we have for Gemini for the current energies? All right. What do we have for Gemini? Hi, guys. On your focus, we have the Princess of Cups. Let's see what's in the current energies here. Don't close yourselves off to opportunities here, Gemini, you guys. This Princess of Cups, she's covering her cup and there's a ship behind her. But she looks disinterested, or like she's protecting herself or protecting her heart. All right, let's see what the current situation is for Gemini. What do we have in the current situation for Gemini? 2 more flip throughs. All right, and this one came out first. Ace of Swords in the current situation. In the upcoming future, you have the Queen of Wands. What you need to leave behind is the 3 of Cups. What you should focus on is the Hierophant. Stick to your values, your morals, your beliefs. Remember 2, Princess of Pentacles. Maybe you do have to protect your heart here, you guys. All right, let's get the rest of this out. What you think you need but you don't is the 5 of Cups. Down below, you have the 8 of Pentacles. Also, you guys, I've been seeing a lot about loss and endings, you guys, and that's normal. Like, during eclipses, that usually brings, like, major endings and beginnings. We have the Tower as the potential outcome. All right, Gemini, something is going to suddenly shift and change, but you need to have faith here and stand in your truth as well here. You guys might have to cut people out of your life here with this Ace of Swords. In your energy, Gemini, in the current situation, you guys got clarity on something here. On your focus, on your mind here, we have the Princess of Cups. So, like I said, you guys could be like protecting your hearts here. There's a ship behind her and she's covering her cup. What you need to leave behind is the 3 of Cups. So like I said, you guys might have to, you know, keep your heart close here, Gemini. What you should focus on is the Hierophant. Stick to your values and beliefs, whatever you're loyal to as well. Some of you guys might be thinking about exploring options, but I feel like right now, you guys should just be sticking to your values and beliefs. Or whatever you're loyal to here. Remember 2, Princess of Pentacles. I feel like you guys need to be more practical about something here. This could be about work for some of you guys. You guys might be looking to like get a promotion or something like that here for some of you. Or there could be like higher ups that may not be fair. Like you're standing in your truth, you guys, with that Ace of Swords, but there could be some kind of loss or something here, you guys. It could be financial loss, it could be a love situation, it could be anything. What you think you need but you don't is the Five of Cups. You guys don't need to hold on to whatever loss this is. Hold on to possible regrets. Just stick to your truth and what you guys want here with this Queen of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Like, she knows what she wants. She's determined as well here. And she goes after things. Down below, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this could be regarding work or something here. Just kind of stick to yourselves, stick to your truth. And if there is a loss of something, it could be anything, like I said. Stick to your values and beliefs with that Hierophant and be practical, you guys. There could be a new beginning opening up as well. Try not to stay in this Five of Cups energy, like mourning the loss of something. And then the potential outcome is the Tower. So things are going to suddenly shift and change, Gemini. Or there could be like a sudden loss of something, like I said. But just stay determined, stay focused, and stick to your values, your truth, and your belief. All right, that's what I have for you guys, Gemini. Let's move on to Cancer. Let's see what we have for Cancer. Hi, everyone. What do we have for Cancer? What do we have for Cancer for the current energies? On your focus, on your mind, you have the Five of Wands. In the current situation, we have the Four of Cups. You guys could be disappointed in something here. Possibly some kind of conflict. You guys might want to fight something. There could be like something you think is a missed opportunity. In the upcoming future, you have Strength. Let's see what you need to leave behind, Cancer. The Queen of Wands. There could be some kind of struggle here. Could be anywhere in your lives, Cancer. You could even be conflicted about something here, about some kind of disappointment. What you should focus on is the Four of Wands. This could be spiritual for you guys. Sometimes I see the Wands as spirituality, especially in this deck. Look at her. She's like balanced and like meditating, like in alignment. All right, let's see what your Remember 2 spot is. Remember 2 for Cancer. What's the Remember 2? Judgment. Yeah, you guys, this could be spiritual. What you think you need but you don't is the Three of Pentacles. You guys might think you need others to find stability, but you don't. This is within you guys, like with this Four of Wands. All right, what else do we have for Cancer? What's down below? The Three of Wands. See, these look very spiritual. Like, you guys might have to focus on your spirituality during this time and some kind of awakening here. You guys could be conflicted about like what you guys really want in life. And there's a need to like center yourselves and go through some kind of transformation here. What else do we have for Cancer? Something might take a lot of strength here to get through some kind of struggle. I feel like you guys also need to give up control to the universe as well, because that Queen of Wands is what you need to leave behind. And Judgment is right below it in the Remember To spot. So that's like giving something up to the universe, I feel. Or just kind of, like I said, okay, you guys, that potential outcome, there's a lot of them. I'm taking them all because they all kind of flipped out together. We have the Three of Swords, the Sun, the Five of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Something, you guys are going through a major awakening here, maybe from some kind of loss here or struggle. In the current situation here, you have the Four of Cups, Cancer. So you guys might feel like you missed out on an opportunity, or that there's something you need to fight for with this Five of Wands here. Or there's some kind of struggle. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is spiritual. You guys might be depressed or something like that, you know, tied to some kind of loss, because you have the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups. Something became clear to you guys, or you guys learned something, you got clarity on something here. What you need to leave behind is the Queen of Wands. And this is like, when it's in a bad position, I feel like this is like trying to control something here. I feel like you guys need to release that to the universe. Focus on the Four of Wands here instead. You know, focus on your own stability spiritually. Remember to Judgment. You know, remember to like give this up to the universe. You know, have faith as well. And go through this transformation, whatever this is for you guys. You guys might just be going through a spiritual transformation here. What you think you need but you don't is the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like you don't need others to find your stability here. This is something you have to do within, you guys. And go through this transformation on your own. Down below we have the Three of Wands. So there definitely is an awakening here, you guys. Threes are about expansion and growth. This is about your spirituality growing, your whatever the situation is that you lost or feel like you lost is helping you to grow spiritually, you guys. It's awakening you, expanding your knowledge and your spiritual stability and growth. In the upcoming future, we have strength. So something is going to take a lot of inner strength for you guys, Cancer, here. We have the Three of Swords. So there could be some kind of loss. But like I said, this is going to bring expansion. Threes are about expansion. And in this Three of Swords, whatever this loss is, it's going to expand your consciousness. We have the Sun. You guys will have clarity on something here regarding some kind of loss. And it's teaching you guys something, I feel, too, with the Judgment card. You guys will see why things happened the way they did. I feel like you guys need to look within to find your own spiritual peace here. There's a lot of spiritual cards here. Queen of Swords. So you guys have clarity on something here. And you guys might have to cut people out of your lives. Five of Cups. But don't hold on to regrets, you guys. Focus on your own spiritual growth and what the lesson is here. With this Judgment, Three of Swords, I feel like those together are like, whatever this lesson is, it's two threes, Three of Wands, Three of Swords. You guys might find out about a third party or something. Normally I don't mention that, you guys. I don't like reading that stuff. But there's like a couple behind this woman here. Something, you guys will get clarity on something. Something will take your strength here. And it doesn't have to be like a love situation. It could be like other third parties, like messing with something like maybe at work or something like that, or something that's between you and someone else. And there could be a lot of parties, like, you know, sticking their nose in your business and shit. Like, it's kind of what I was feeling. Just try to be the bigger person and see what it's trying to teach you guys, Cancer. All right, let's see what we have for Leo. What do we have for Leo? Also, you guys, there was strong Leo energy in that reading for you guys, Cancer. Queen of Wands, the Sun, and the Strength card came out. But it could be because the eclipse is coming up. It doesn't have to be about Leo. What do we have for Leo? The Prince of Swords on your focus. Some of you guys are learning something or eager to learn something. In the current situation, we have the Prince of Pentacles. He's got a book in this Prince of Wands or Swords. And there's a hawk like right behind him. So I feel like this is about learning something. All right, let's see what's in the upcoming future. The Four of Wands. What else do we have for Leo? The Moon. It's what you need to leave behind. Let's see what you should focus on, Leo. The Hierophant. Let's see, remember 2-spot, Leo. Whatever this is, you guys, it's leading. Oh, there's a card that's flipped over. Remember 2 of Wands. What is that noise, you guys? I don't know if you guys hear that, but I keep hearing noises out there. All right, what does Leo think they need, but they don't? I think I'm going to take a break after Virgo and timestamp this one. I'm going to split it into 2. What you think you need, but you don't is the Hanged Man. Because I don't want this live to, like, cut off like it did yesterday and have to do, like, a bunch of separate readings and have to finish another sign. Like, I don't like redoing people's readings because, like, once the cards are out, I'm going to read what's out, you know? All right, down below, we have the Queen of Wands. Also, I'm going to try to find out when my niece is coming back. Because I may do yes or no questions later, you guys. Also, by the way, you guys, I have your solar eclipse readings up from Leo to Aries. I still have to do Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. I started with Leo since it's Leo season. All right, Leo, 9 of Swords is the potential outcome. So there could be a lot of anxiety and fear here, you guys. Try to stay grounded. Also, you guys, what I saw yesterday in the current energies reading, don't try to control the outcome of something. You know, don't try to be too controlling about some kind of outcome here. Because that can kind of like just cause blockages. Sometimes you have to give things up to the universe. Like, That is definitely something I have to learn over and over again, you guys. And I give like a lot of advice and stuff from personal experience, but I do these things over and over again. I make these mistakes. We're all human, we all do it. We all forget our lessons, and sometimes we have to relearn them. Current situation, Leo, you have the Prince of Pentacles. So things might feel like they're moving kind of slow right now. You guys really want some movement here with this Prince of Swords. Also, you guys might be seeking out information. He's got a book here. Some of you guys could be studying too. It might be overwhelming or like kind of scary or something if you're starting something new, Leos. We have the Moon in what you need to leave behind. Try to leave your fears behind. I know that's easier said than done. The Nine of Swords is here too, so there's definitely fear about something or anxiety about something. Try not to overthink something as well with that Prince of Swords. Don't make any rash decisions, you guys. What you should focus on is the Hierophant. Stick to your values and your beliefs, Leos. You know, try to, you guys could have a lot of things going on in your lives at once too during this time. But try to focus on like one thing or something here. Sharpen your focus, because he's like looking through, like there's this like light, you know, like he's looking in one direction. Also have faith if you guys are going through something that's causing a lot of fear. Remember two of Wands. The sun is like peeking out behind this cloud. You know, like if you guys are in a situation where it's dark, you guys, the moon is right above it, what you need to leave behind. Just know that like the sun will come back out. Things will become clear again. You'll be happy again. You'll find love again, whatever it is, you guys. You guys are on the right path, I feel. Also, you guys might have to change direction in something or go on a different path for some of you. What you think you need but you don't is the Hanged Man. Some of you guys might think that you guys might have to change someone's mind or something like that here, but you don't. Also, you guys think that you need to wait for clarity, but I feel like you're being urged to like go on a path whether you see what's ahead or not. There could be a lot of fear, like I said. Down below we have the Queen of Wands. You guys may not see this or realize that this is something that you have within, but you guys have the ability to go after what you guys want here, to set your sights on something. There's an archer back here, and she's determined. In the upcoming future, you have the Four of Wands. So there will be stability, you guys. I feel like for a lot of you, this is spiritual. And it could be about home, too, for some of you guys here. Or just your beliefs, like with the Hierophant there. She's looking towards the Hierophant. The Hierophant's looking towards the moon. There's a lot of uncertainty and fears, you guys, but we have the Nine of Swords as the potential outcome. So there could be a lot of anxieties and fears. Just don't make any rash decisions with that Prince of Swords above you guys. Like, be laser focused, you guys, with that Hierophant and this archer here in the background. And this Queen of Wands. And this Hierophant, like I said, he's like laser focused. And you guys will find stability. Like, you also don't need to wait for clarity on something. Just, I don't know, kind of go with the flow here, I feel. But don't be too rash, or don't let your anger get the best of you too here, you guys. Prince of Swords and the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Swords all in the middle. This could be about anger. Don't lash out in anger. No matter what, you guys. Don't try to get revenge either. Like, I've been seeing that in your guys' readings a lot lately, Leos. And the best thing to do is to just give it up to the universe. Alright, let's see what we have for Virgo. And then I'm going to end this live and timestamp it and come back to do Libra to Pisces. What do we have for Virgo? Hi guys, this is Aries to Virgo. I'm ending this after Virgo, and then I'm going to timestamp it and come back to do Libra to Pisces. This is just the current energies. I've done August readings and solar eclipse readings for Leo to Aries or Taurus. Wait, I did to Aries. Leo to Aries. All right. Virgo, you have the Two of Swords on your focus, on your mind. What else do we have for Virgo? Judgment in the current situation. Let's see what's in the upcoming future. What's in the upcoming future for Virgo? The Four of Wands. This has been coming out for a lot of people, you guys. This could be about an awakening. I get that a lot from this tarot deck here. What you need to leave behind is the Queen of Wands. I usually get a lot of spiritual messages from this. Alright, let's see what you should focus on. The Tower. I feel like you guys need to allow a tower to fall here. 2. Queen of Swords. Let's see what you think you need, but you don't, Virgo. What does Virgo think you need? The Four of Swords. I feel like you guys could be trying to save something here that you need to allow to just fall or fall away from your life, break away from your life, fall apart. All right, let's see what's down below. And I think you guys see that. You guys know what this is, you guys. It could be at work, could be love, it could be family situations. It could be any situation. Maybe friendship circles with the Four of Wands here, family situation. With the Two of Swords in this one, she's not blindfolded. You guys have clarity on something here, Virgo. I feel like you guys know what this is. Like, some of you guys might have to look the other way when it comes to something. Down below, we have the Moon. Let's see what the potential outcome is here. You guys might just be getting a sudden realization as well. Here, you guys, getting clarity all of a sudden. The potential outcome is the Sun. Yeah, you guys might be just getting clarity all of a sudden here. The Tower doesn't have to be something falling apart. You guys might be seeing things very clearly here, no matter what the situation is about here. In the current situation, we have Judgment. There will be a final judgment call made here, a final decision. With the Two of Swords on your focus, on your mind here, I feel like you guys know what decision you have to make here, what direction you need to go in, or what choice you have to make. You guys have clarity. What you need to leave behind is the Queen of Wands. Some of you guys may need to Sometimes I see this as emotions, like if it's in a bad position. I forgot what other sign got this in the leave behind position, but this could be like anger. Um, don't let your anger get the best of you. When it's in a bad spot, the Queen of Wands can be that. Or trying to control something. I feel like you guys need to release something as well to the universe with this Judgment card. Let something go. And go through a transformation here. You guys definitely will have clarity if you don't right now. This will come in suddenly. You have the Tower and what you should focus on. Some of you guys do need to let something break away from your life, you know, fall away from your life. Some of you may have to cut people out too with this Queen of Swords in your Remember To spot. Remember to stand in your truth. Also be analytical rather than letting your emotions get the best of you, like your anger. Like, usually the cups are emotions, but I can see the wands as emotions too, like anger, letting your anger get the best of you. Try to be more analytical with the Queen of Swords and the Remember To spot. Especially if something happens suddenly here with the Tower. What you think you need but you don't is the Four of Swords. These guys are just sitting there waiting. Like, you don't need to wait to find your own happiness and stability with this Four of Wands in the future. Some of you guys could be ignoring the Tower. I don't know how you guys, like, Tower moments are really big. So I don't know how you guys are doing that, but you guys may be ignoring it here. Down below we have the Moon. So there could be fears, a lot of emotions, or uncertainty, but I feel like with the Sun here, you guys are not uncertain here. You don't have to wait for clarity because you have it. Two of Swords, the Sun here as the potential outcome. This could be about family or children too, you guys. Like, you guys might be ignoring some kind of problem here or something, and you need to, like, stabilize it here. Instead of just sitting around not doing anything. You guys, what you think you need, but you don't. Like, don't just ignore it, you guys. She's, like, looking away too in the Two of Swords. There's some kind of major problem, you know, with the Tower, the Sun, that you guys need to face. You're trying to ignore it. I feel like you guys will find stability and happiness too, no matter what this is about. But you guys need to, like, possibly face your fears when it comes to something here and go through this transformation here with the Judgment card. Four of Wands. She's, like, meditating, you guys. Finding her spiritual alignment. I feel like you guys need to go after that instead of just waiting for things to resolve themselves, because I feel like this is something you need to, like, do something with or take action on or something, or not ignore. That, however, it resonates, Virgos. All right, you guys, that was Aries to Virgo. Hi, guys. I'm going to come back and do Libra to Pisces, you guys. I'm going to let my dog out and then grab something to snack on or something, and then I'll be back to do the rest of the 6 signs. And I will timestamp this video before I come back. This is Aries to Virgo. I have your monthly readings up, your August readings. I have been working on the solar eclipse readings. That is not till the 12th. I have Leo to Aries up. All I have left are Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. I started with Leo because it's Leo season and this eclipse is in Leo. But anyways, you guys, I did that for Cancer last month too, for their Kazemi and all that stuff, for their birthday season. But anyways, you guys, I'll be back for Libra to Pisces. You guys take care. I may or may not do yes or no questions later. We'll see. Tonight's my niece's last night here, so I'm probably going to spend time with her when she gets back. Anyways, you guys, I'm going to go timestamp this, take a quick break, and I'll be back in about 10-15 minutes for Libra to Pisces. Thanks for joining, you guys. You guys take care, and I'll see you in the next reading. All right, bye, guys.